Alright. Mount Dedede. Stages. Yeah, it looks like the bubbly clouds part makes a lot of people die. Huh. Alright, here we go. We are going to do Mount Dedede, and Mount Dedede typically has a boss rush thing where you have to beat the first 4 bosses in any order in order to take on Dedede first. I can't replicate that. What I've done instead is that you need... I'll show you what I've done instead, actually. But basically, there's not enough space to make the mini stages and the boss, so I've done 2 versions of this. One of them has the mini stages through this area, and the other has the bosses. So, Dedede is through the center pipe. Let's just skip right to him. Let's go and take on Dedede immediately. Yeah, that's not happening. What I'm basically telling you at this pipe is that you need a fire flower and you need Yoshi. That's what this is basically telling you. How do you get these 2 things? You do the stages. The top row gives you a fire flower, the bottom row gives you Yoshi. Let's go through these in the order of the stages, okay? So, Greens is first. Oh. This is the mini stage spot from Greens, remember? Okay? I want to show off this route. Okay, I'm just pointing out that route, because that route, like I say, you need a Yoshi, which means that I kind of have to make sure that Yoshi can beat these stages. Yoshi has to go through that upper path in this green segment. I'm so sorry. Right, so, normally in Dreamland, you've got the door guarded by a Gordo, and you've got a Kirby that you need to hit. Well, what's to stop us just smashing through this then? Oh! Okay, so that's hitless. So we've got the door, and the cannon also opens up and fires a fire flower at us. So we now have a fire flower. Okay, we now have a fire flower. What progress can we make with the fire flower? Well, we can kill the piranha plants, but we can't take on these. I think they're spike tops. They're called. Okay. So the next stage is Castle Lololo. Yeah, there's a thwomp there. Right. Oh, okay. I actually want to see if I can get back up there. It's alright that I lost my fire flower, because I'll need to do more. I'm doing all the stages. Right. You see these little pillar things? I might just start over, actually, to show it. No, I won't. You remember how in Float Islands I had this going on? Basically tutorializing it for you here. Right, that'll fire out a Yoshi. There we go. Yeah, we can swallow a Yoshi egg. I did not realize Yoshi eggs provided fire flowers. I thought it was just mushrooms. Alright, so we're kitted out to take on Dedede then. We're not going to, though. Let's go in order. Let's take on Float Islands now. The Float Island stage. This is meant to be a seed falling down on you. Someone left a comment directly there. Huh. Alright, all of these enemies are basically replacements for other enemies, remember? Right, something about Yoshi that's neat. You can stand on thwomps. So, Yoshi can get through there without much difficulty. If you're Mario, it's kind of tricky. Once again, that pipe fires out fire flowers at you. That's interesting. Right. Alright, so there we go. That's those sections. The only one left is Bubbly Clouds. Let's go to Bubbly Clouds. Oh, we're getting ambushed immediately. I'm an ass. Alright, the idea is you're supposed to take it slowly here, but hardly anyone seems to. Right, and again, we get Yoshis from here. Okay, so there you go. Two of the levels give out Yoshi, 2 of the levels give out Fire Flower. And this is all of the mini stages that are in Dreamland. You can get back up here as well. Like if you fall down. Really? Well, okay then. Dedede's getting impatient. Let's go and take on Dedede then. Let's go and make him happy. Alright, getting on Yoshi involves crouch jumping onto him. Sorry to say. Alright, Yoshi can eat these. That's how you get through this section. Yes, that's the Lo and La boss fight down there, by the way. Okay. I will show you. I think if I die to Dedede, I'm going to see if I can bum rush to this, okay? Here we go. We've got through the hallway. Let's take on Dedede. Here is how I do it. Let him hit me. See, because Yoshi is basically a health bar I could probably grab onto whenever I want at this point. Yoshi can take on him quite easily. Something funny about this chain chomps place, but I've tried to make the end of the level designed so that it doesn't encourage you to jump over him. Because you've got fire coming out and you've got the chain chomp outright guarding the stump. So yeah. But yeah, there you go. You have to go through those until you get 2 of the power-ups. And that's how you then go on to take Dedede on. I like the way I managed to get around the you can't beat the 4 boss thing. Okay? And the best part is that Dedede is basically just a Bowser fight. You've got a giant Bowser fight, but Kamek is on his back and stuff. But Dedede himself is just Bowser. So, yeah, the first boss you fight is Bowser Jr. The last boss you fight is basically Bowser. That's it. So, yeah. I was originally going to make these for the Super Mario Bros. Freestyle. Because Bowser has a ground pound, which acts a lot like King Dedede's. But I went with New Super Mario Bros. U because of Yoshi's flutter jump and the ability to wall jump. It provided mobility that I think was badly needed to play through Kirby level design. Bosses version 1.1. This is the same thing, but there are bosses through the doors, okay? The only one I didn't beat legit is Kabula. So I'm gonna break the order this time, okay? Because I beat Krakow, I beat Wispy Woods, and I beat Lolo and La. So I'm gonna break the order this time. We're going right for Krakow instead of going to Greens first, because in Dreamland you're not forced into any sort of particular order. And I'm actually gonna go here twice. I want to see if I can beat him legit first. Alright. Let's have round number 2. Oh, god damn it. Alright, fly through. Give me my fire flower. Alright, and that pipe spawns fire flowers as well, because you need a fire flower as a reward for clearing here. Come on. Kabula's hard, okay? But then Kabula's supposed to be hard. Originally, there was no roof. That was too easy in my opinion. You could break through the whole stage pretty much. I didn't want to have it be that way that you could do that. Because you could fight him from off screen. Bowser literally can't hit you. Honestly, if you get a pattern down, he's not the horrible monster that Kabula is anyway. Right, come on, spawn a fire flower. Spawn a fire flower. God damn it, no! I didn't beat you proper first time. I will beat you proper this time. I love that I have problems with my Kabula. Alright, there was a fire flower down low, come on. Alright, there we go, I beat Kabula. I beat Kabula. Alright. And I have my fire flower, so let's move on. I do want to show this though, because I want to show the ways to cheese the bosses now. Here we are back at Kabula. That's interesting that this respawns. Right. There are these two areas here. I know I probably shouldn't be able to let you do that, but the fact that you can't actually force players to beat the boss means that I don't actually feel like there's anything wrong with having a way to cheese the boss. So there we go. You can cheese Kabula. Why don't you say we go and do... Well, we could do Krako. Krako's easy enough. Right. There we go. Cheesed Krako. Oh, Krako's coming up to chase me. There we go. Krako's dead. Interesting fact, he can defeat himself. He can drop his shells on himself. That's kind of pathetic. Alright, so we now have Yoshi, but we're not done showing off the bosses, are we? Every single boss is here. We're going to go do every single boss, and I'm going to be cheesing them, because I've beaten these ones legit. Okay. If I head up here for the P-switch, you'll notice one block doesn't change. Yep, I hit a Starman there, okay? Right, so, yeah. There's a Starman in the Lolo boss fight, there's a Starman in the Kabula boss fight. There isn't one in Krako because Krako's pathetic in my opinion. And here's the Wispy Woods one. There's a fire flower that spawns out. Oh, and in Lolo and La La La, in Lolo and La La La, Yoshi spawned out of one of the pipes. And in the you saw where it appeared for Krako. Alright. So let's move on. We have what we need. Let's go and do Dedede. Except I'm not bringing that stuff. Let's do it as normal, Mario. You can still do it the usual way. You can still... Okay? You can still do it the usual way if you really want to. So there you go. That's all of my levels. Because the next one I don't think counts as a heavy level. Alright? That's all of my levels. I really like all of those. I'm really happy with all of those creations that I've made. There's the code that you need. Oh, someone playing on Race Till Finish. Oh, I got starred. Sweet. Alright, but yeah, that's all of my levels, pretty much. That's, Mario's Dreamland, 1-1 else 1-2, and, the now starred Race to the Finish. Dreamland menus. This purely exists because I wanted to fill 2 worlds with Kirby's Dreamland, and I wanted to use every theme. What you see right there is the stage, pretty much, okay? You have Kirby's Dreamland, you have configuration mode, you have sound test, and you have Game Boy. The funny thing is, this isn't even version. This isn't even the final version. Because what I want to have is, a music level in the sub-level playing the title screen music. So there. I'm going to play through it, but this is not a serious level, so I don't expect a big amount of stuff to be made about this. This is basically my recreation of the title screen in this screen. That's Kirby jumping up and down. That is the only enemy that can touch you in this whole level. I don't know how 2 people died. But yeah, this is basically just Kirby's Dreamland's title screen. Yeah. Not got much else to show there. And this is the configuration menu, as it spells out at the top. So, what's the first option? We have Vital. And the Vital is basically Kirby's health bar. That's what these little blue blocks here represent, okay? And I have included mushrooms as health hit points. He has 5. And the final hit points are Fire Flower. Something I will say, this makes navigating the level a little bit tricky being Big Mario, so I probably fucked up, but we're going to keep doing it anyway. The second option, and I'll go through Vital to show it, is Kirby. And then after it we have the number 05. This basically says the amount of lives that Kirby starts with if you configure the game. Five lives. And the final option, I'll just tell you what it says because I can't swim around it with Fire Mario, is the sound test. And this takes you to the sound test menu, where we have amazing options such as music and sound. That's it. That's Kirby supposed to be listening to headphones. Right? So that's basically it. And we have 0, 0 here. And we have 0, 0 there. Nothing going on here, right? Yeah, I included sound effects and music into the thing. So, in a way, the sound test works. I think that's kinda neat that the sound test sort of works. I can't be the only one that thinks that, come on. And then this one actually changes the music. Bonus stage. Alright, if you swim away from the blocks, it does reset the music, I think. Alright. So let's get a move on. What I might do is replace those whole 2 things with musical blocks or something as well. But yeah, that's the sound test menu, and as a result, that's the configuration menu. Really, again, this is purely here so that I have 2 full worlds of Dreamland, okay? I wanted to have 2 full worlds of Dreamland. Just go through this door and we will go to the ending screen. which is a Game Boy. This is alright, right? Dreamland menus. Garath is happy with his stuff. Right, so that's me just wanting to show off my levels. I wanted to share them on my YouTube. So there you go. That's my levels. And how do you like? Are they alright and stuff? Are they stuff you'd want to check out? Because again, those ID codes, they're going to be in the description of them all. Okay? Someone starred this. I'm really sort of pleased with that, to be honest. Okay. And, 30 stars, I need another 20 and then I can upload another 10 levels. I really don't like when people set, like goals and that, but how about I set a goal? 20 stars. Nah. Alright, so yeah, that's it. There is my stuff. That's all the levels that I've made. I would appreciate it if you check them out. So go ahead and enjoy yourselves and stuff, alright? I'm gonna start recording more stuff. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about my stages without rambling on about my stages, because I'm losing the ability to speak. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next time.